Welcome to Skook's Tarot. This is a reading for the 1st to the 15th of August 2021 for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, check your other signs. This is going to be about past, present, future, and clarifying cards. Wow. Oops. Okay. Generosity, Turkey. Don't be afraid to be generous. If in the past, you didn't feel safe to be generous because people would take more than they should from you, just remember when you have your boundaries properly put in place and sufficient self-love, that people will not take advantage of you. They will just know that they shouldn't, okay? Even if you don't have what other people are asking for right now, you certainly have something to offer that will help them in one way or another. Sometimes, people think that generosity has to do with money, and I don't think that's what we're talking about here. Oh, it can be. In my reading, I'm a Taurus. I did the reading for Taurus, and it talked about being generous, and I had an opportunity to be generous with somebody like within a few hours of that reading, and I thought that was interesting. Sometimes synchronicities happen. Now, the Hierophant is all about the inner teacher, education, tradition, spiritual belief, spiritual practice, and the Hermit is, he's in the snow. He's got his staff. He's got his lantern. He's looking in the snow. I always think he's looking for, lion prints or something, because here's the lion. Maybe he's looking to see where that lion went. But the Hermit is all about stepping back, being the wise advisor within yourself, renewing your spiritual strength, connecting to your intuition. Yes, Papaya. I agree. I see this as that you're going to be guided about who needs your help, who needs your generosity. If you're connected to yourself, to Source, and you lift your lantern and you look, you will have something to give. And I'm thinking that, with the Strength card, it can mean strength in all its forms, mental, physical, emotional, whatever. Taming the beast within, determination, perseverance, don't give up, root of all magic. And I'm thinking, you're going to have an opportunity, and you'll intuitively know how you can lend some of your strength to some situation. Because I really kind of think that's what's going on here, is that you have an ability to do something, Gemini, that nobody else in a particular sphere you're in has. And that strength you have might be called upon. This is the recent past. This could be already happened or just going to happen very soon, because this is for August 1st to the 15th, so we're not there yet. And then we're going into the current energies of whale and harmony, about using music and singing and vibration to raise your spirits. It's about harmony. And you have all cups here. This is a love. So I'm just trying to figure out what is up with you in the current energies here. This is not typically a love reading, but love pops up. Love is part of everything. You have Three of Cups, which can be a trying again, finding a reunion of sorts. It can be celebrations, parties. But then this cup of love here, this is a heartful new relationship, a new start in love. It can be even having a baby, but there's nothing here that would indicate that. Abundant love. Then you have the Knight of Cups bringing you that cup. It could be a man or a woman. Oh my goodness, Birdie. What you have here is seeking harmony in your love relationships, I believe. Playing an instrument, playing music, singing, nature sounds. What matters is raising your vibrations, because when you raise your vibrations, you will attract all this love energy. Somebody coming back from the past, someone who wants to reconcile. This is also a card of reconciliation. Cup of love. So you seek harmony, and you're going to attract partnerships, relationships, love. Okay? It can be also creativity, a huge expansive growth of creativity as well. And here we have the fox, which is subtlety. I like sneakiness, is more like it, right? But it's basically saying, favor subtlety over brutality. Use diplomacy for the benefit of all. We know how sharp-witted you are, you can be, how quick your mind can be. I have Gemini rising, and that's why I talk so much. That's why I have a quick sense of humor. So I understand. And it might take a little bit of strength and insight and respect for traditions to have that subtlety, to have that wisdom, so that you don't, hurt people's feelings and stuff like that. I'm not saying don't speak your truth, but be a little more subtle. Try to have a delicate balance of things. And, you have this King of Wands now. He's like a king of passion there. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is the turning of the wheel to a new cycle. And you have the Queen of Pentacles right here, who is the queen who, now these have no gender, they're just energies. She's the one who creates much abundance in her kingdom. And he rules with confidence and creative power, honorable, fiery, charismatic, passionate leadership. Could be a person coming into your life that engenders those things, or it can be, it's kind of, I don't know if this means anything to you, but I'm suddenly getting this idea that the change is going to be from this kind of person or this kind of energy to this kind of energy. You're going to transmute the passion into material manifestation. Okay, this turning of the wheel is going to transmute things. Not just the passion, desire, but actual physical manifestation. But it's telling you to be gentle and subtle in this process, not to step on people, maybe, verbally or otherwise. And then let's do a card for the overall. Oh, yeah, this is all about all the choices you have. There are also cups, though. I'm thinking, how many romantic interests do you have? It looks like, you have all this right here. It's like, how many How many romantic interests do you have? And this is a card. Choose wisely. You have potential. This is a potential partner. This one is, and this one is. And this is basically saying, figure out what you want. Put your mind on what you want. You don't want to manifest something you don't want. And try not to get confused. Make a choice. Use your intuitive abilities to do that. Okay? Now let's look at a card from the universe, Gemini. Let's see what's up with that. Release. It shows this oak tree. This oak tree in the fall. The leaves are changing. This is I think a cycle change too. You're going from verdant summer, everything's growing, to the resting phase of nature where it's slowing down. Things are not dying, they're just letting go of things they don't need anymore. They don't need all those leaves because they're going into kind of a resting mode for the winter. And I can kind of see that because, you're having all this cycle change going on and there's a lot of choices, and I can't help feeling having a lot of choices, even if they're wonderful choices between these people that might be in your life, or the choices of which way to go career-wise or creatively or whatever it might be, that can be a little stressful. Too much of a good thing, I guess, maybe. When you receive this card, it's time to let go and surrender. Let go of situations, people, and objects that do not serve you. And that's what happens during a cycle change. You let go of things that don't serve you and go to things that do. Let go of the old, outmoded, self-limiting beliefs. Okay? Although there's not a whole lot of negative thought stuff. There's no mental cards here. No swords, which is fortuitous because you're not really up in your head too much, which might be unusual for you, Gemini. But if you're holding on to the old, it's difficult for anything new. It's difficult to have a cycle change for the better if you're clinging to old patterns. Begin to clear your home and living environments of clutter. If you don't love it or use it, it's probably clutter. Clear it out of your space. Time for a detox. To get ready for new, you must release the old. Well, I hope this helps you out, Gemini. And have a wonderful first part of August.